Hello everyone, it's me again, and it's time for another thrilling edition of Comics and Cocktails, where I drink more alcohol than I rightfully need at 3 a.m. on a Thursday night, and talk about comics. Today's drink is a Shirley Temple, which is Sprite and grenadine, with Pisco in it. I feel like I have exceptionally bad lighting tonight. I'm using a coaster because I wasn't born in a barn. Anyway, today's comics are, well, we've got Black Canary, which I had a backlog of stuff to read for. Also, for some reason, some of these covers have literally nothing to do with the thing. I think they're variants, but I don't know. Well, I know one of them is a variant because it says variant. This is the one that came out today. It's number 7. And in it, the band defeats death. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know if people know this, but quietus means death. And I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But the band defeated death because Mauve and Dinah have opposing screams, and this was all put together by a tiny sound child. As far as band AUs for superheroes go, it's a little bit strange. Next up, we have Astro City, which I always feel like I'm cheating, and I've said this before, I'm certain I've said it before, when I include Astro City, because I always like Astro City best, just because of personal biases. This one, actually did feel a little bit formulaic, because, you know, I caught on pretty quick to the fact, I figured out what was going to happen in it pretty fast, and it didn't feel as, like, original, or, you know, thought-provoking as Astro City usually does. I do like it, but it just felt kind of average, which is like a very low rating for Astro City for me. And yeah, it's just, yeah, we get it. Saw that coming, thanks. Heroes do hero things, and, you know, some of them are unconventional in their heroism. It you know, it just didn't feel like a story that I don't know. I don't know how it. The way it was told is kind of interesting, but I feel like it would have been slightly more impactful if, like, we were more familiar with the different voices that were being used. Like, if you're going to use a bunch of different voices, then they should be a bit more distinct. Instead, they all just kind of ran together, except for the fact that the boxes were color-coded. And, yeah, it's kind of like, I think the last time I gave this, you know, average review to a Astro City one was the most interesting man in the world one, which, what happened in that one? I don't remember. It's not memorable. Like most Astro City stories, you know, they make you feel something, and this one didn't make me feel anything. I'm just like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Alright, finally, we have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which, once again, I feel like not a lot happens. Like, she has a lab, and then Hulk showed up, which I think this is the Amadeus version of Hulk, because he says he's awesome. He's totally awesome, which is his series. And, wow, he's got such doofy hair. Okay, look at his hair. My God. I'm more looking forward to reading Amadeus and Lunella talk to each other than I am, like, actually interested in what happened in this. So, I don't know if somehow they've created a perpetual motion machine of things not happening, and yet I'm still interested in reading more, but that's so far been everything I've had. So, you know, really high hopes for this series to eventually have things happen. And now for ratings. Let's see. So we've got weird fan fiction that was probably written while stoned. We've got hints of things to come. And we've got surprisingly mechanical writing. Also, I'm tired of Winged Victory being in the background of things and not being in things. God. Give me more Winged Victory. Wow, this is hard. I feel nothing for any of these. Honestly, I'm gonna give the Rock Band AU #1 spot for today. Shit. This is a hard choice, but I'm gonna give this one second and this one third, which I think is the first time that Astro City hasn't ranked, you know, #1 of anything. But yeah, this one, it's weird, and I have no idea why anything is happening. Also, I just figured out that the guy hanging out with Black Canary is her husband, but he lost his memory. I just figured that out, and I think I should have known that, because they weren't treating it like a twist. Just, you know, something I would know if I knew his name before that. Oh, I, like, already fucked up this bag. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, fun fact. Patrick Rothfuss, who praises Astro City, he's a writer. He wrote, a book about Wise Man's Fears and some other stuff. He's one of my friend's favorite writers. And I remember when my friend first saw Patrick Rothfuss and Kurt Busiek tweeting at each other, my friend, like, had, like, a giant, like, squee about it. Because it was a very cool moment for my friend. Patrick Rothfuss seemed like a nice guy, but I've never read any of his stuff. I probably should. Anyway. That's all I got for tonight. So if you have any questions, suggestions, or requests, then hit me up in the comments or on my Tumblr ask, or, you know, send smoke signals. You can also tweet at me at the cart thinks. You can also listen to my girlfriend typing, and I don't actually know if my speaker picked that up, because the one time I did comment on a sound that I heard, you couldn't actually hear it on the thing, so you might not have even heard what I just heard. I can't tell. So, bye!